Hi everybody, I'm JD and welcome to another episode of ICOtec's Recap. This month we're going to be recapping back on the hunting that we did in the month of September 2024. So let's dive into it. Nice double, first stand of the official season. They just cut this corn off today. Brought the night stalker in here from ICOtec with a couple coyote howls, baby rabbit, and these two we watched come from, I bet, 600, 700, 800 yards away. Bang bang, two dead coyotes. Didn't know really what to expect tonight. We didn't put the carrier on, so I'm just gonna throw them on the Tahoe cover. Lincoln blood. There we go. Two less coyotes to cause trouble. Now this hunt that we're getting ready to take you on is a property that we call often. It's mainly one of our summer properties because it's a lot of hay. We're not the only ones that are calling it. There's a couple other guys in the area that are calling the same coyotes, and they've been pretty tough to get as of late. We've taken a few out of there. I'm not sure how many they've taken or what. But it's gotten to the point where, we set up, we start calling, and there's one coyote in that whole block that knows our game, and he's warning everybody in the neighborhood, not to play with us, basically. So ended up recording some new howls from one of our juvenile coyotes, and this coyote's got a lot of attitude to him. So we went in there with those howls and pulled in two of these coyotes. They thought they were safe, but they wasn't quite out of range. And Darin and I ended up getting both of them. So pretty cool hunt and pretty satisfying. So let's get into this hunt. Hold it up. Little male. Over there. Man, we've been after these coyotes for a while. Nice to get them, finally. Up on the Tahoe cover he goes. Go grab the other one. Oh, right in the neck. I was a little to the right. I was aiming about right here. Male. This is good. Oh my gosh. It's a heavy dog.
He looks big.
He's heavy. They've played the game with us many times. Let me try and find some more. Farmer is going to be happy. Woohoo! Let's go get some more. So this next hunt, it is a place that we've called often. We know there's coyotes there. The crops just come off, which allowed us access to get in. So we slip in there, and we evidently slipped right in on top of this first four coyotes, and they were just out of sight. We didn't know they were there, but as soon as that caller started, Darin's tapping me saying, "Here comes a coyote." And I look over, and that one coyote turned into four total. And things got a little hairy, fresh, and an exciting stand, and we ended up getting one of those coyotes. I missed the follow-up shot on the one of them. I was right on him, but I missed him somehow. Can't explain it. All right, we just smacked a double. It was a pretty cool stand, called a quad in. Started out the four that initially came in just blue jay distress, and it was a foot race for them. They come in good, and of course things tend to get western when that happens. You want to, in your head, you're trying to figure out how you're going to get all of them, and we ended up dropping one of them, and then, like I said, pulled this one back in a little bit later with some pup fights and BFA moto hothead howls. Got them fired up. So 2 down. We're gonna take a few pictures and get back at it. So good stand. So with this hunt, there's a really good piece of information here. All right, as you've seen, we called in 4 coyotes. I don't know how many total shots. I know I shot twice. I don't know how many times Darin shot. I'm assuming twice. So guns were going off. Coyotes were scattering. One coyote wasn't scattering. It got hit. I put it down. But it just goes to show, keep calling. You don't necessarily, the stand's not over, because the second coyote that come in on this hunt was one that wasn't with those 4. It was back in off in a distance, and once the gun started going off and I switched caller to, I think it was a pup fight when I started playing, that got that other coyote fired up, and it started coming our way through a pretty thick piece of land, heading at us, howling the whole time. So I went into moto howls, and which are pretty aggressive, and we just kept going. We didn't cut the stand off, and we ended up calling that coyote out and killing it too. So in all, it'd been nice if we'd had 4 coyotes out of that stand, but we got 2 of them, and we know there's a few more left next time we go back. So pretty cool stand. So on this next hunt, it's pretty interesting. Wasn't planning on hunting. I was going to spend the evening with the wife, and I get a text. One of the landowners I hunt on texted me that he had just taken the beans off next to his house, and his wife had watched 4 coyotes in the field there just before dark, picking up dead mice or whatever may be left behind from the combine. So I told him, I said, well, I'll get my stuff and I'll head that way, and we'll try and get 1 or 2 of them, or however many we can get. Well, the wife, she just happened to agree, and she wanted to go along. So I set her up a gun real quick, and we hopped in the truck and headed over there. So this is Robin. That one's mine.
Jerk.
Good shooting, man. So just like with a couple hunts back, the coyotes were there and they were close. We just didn't see them when we went in and set up. As soon as that baby rabbit started playing from my ICOtec Night Stalker, it was on. That coyote was up out of the depression that he was in and heading our way pretty quick. So we let him come in. It was pretty bright out that night because the moon was pretty much full. So let him get within gun range and stopped him, and we dropped him. That was pretty cool. The wife being along with me and putting the coyote down and making the landowner happy. It's the end of September, and this month been pretty productive. We've been out, maybe 3 times, I think, 4 times most. We're waiting on the crop fields to open up. I mean, that's the struggle right now. Some of the corn's coming off, some of the beans are coming off. They're sporadic. We're spending a lot of time driving between, our areas, trying to find an open field to call. But like I said, so far it's been fairly productive. I don't know off the top of my head how many coyotes we've killed, but it's been a few. We haven't got skunked yet, I'll put it that way. A couple weeks, the farmers will have all the crops off, and it'll be boom, 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 just stand, and hopefully then we'll be putting some numbers down. Let's see what happens. Well, it's the end of September. Darin and I are out. We got a hurricane hitting Florida right now, so we got some of the winds actually from that clear the hell up here in Ohio. But we're out hunting, calling coyotes. We just got nice big male coyote. It took a while to get him in, but he got He got just a little too close. He thought he was safe, but I think I ranged it somewhere around 200, a little over 200 yards. That's not safe. Not safe with the 6 Creedmoor and the 243. So, night is young. We're going to load this booger up into the truck and carry on. Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we wasted a lot of time. We didn't kill another coyote the rest of the night. So that's how it went for us in September. You know, we were hoping there would be more open fields, but it's been slow to get the crops off, and we're looking forward to October. You know, within a couple weeks, hopefully 90% of our fields will be off, and we'll spend less time driving around looking for an open spot to call coyotes and be actually calling coyotes and putting coyotes in the trucks. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. October, I'm hoping, will be a pretty good month.